Nolan's an all-Ohio quarterback, and he was an all-Ohio quarterback for a reason. He's a Division I quarterback going to Kent State, and we're very excited to have him back. He is the undisputed leader of this team, and we're really proud of his development in the offseason. And the best part about him is great players want to be coached, they want to get better, and Nolan's that kid.
It's always been to win. That's been my number one goal. But then I want to have fun with it. I got the recruiting out the way, and now I can just really, go out there and play in front of the city and with my boys and have a good time with it.
How motivated are you, considering the fact you missed the last two games you guys wanted? Right, that proverbial hump where Avon's been the last 6-7 years. How much is that eating at you, motivating you, driving you going into this year?
It's a huge motivation. It's probably my number one driving factor, really, just to get back out there. I feel like I still have so much more to prove, and that I still have a lot to give to this program and to my teammates, and probably the biggest factor for me.
Obviously falling short of that game that we had last year, runner-up or in the Final Four against Hoban. Coming in this year, we have something to prove, as we do every year, but it's always that one last goal that we try and strive for. Obviously after win the first game, when the SWC beat our rivals, then it's that last goal. So I feel like that's why the mood and attitude and energy throughout practice is different, because we've got a group of guys who are ready to go out there and fight for that game.
We got a lot of returning faces, but defensively I think we're really, last year our defense was insane, but this year I think we're going to shock some people with just that another level up from last year, and with the amount of returners that we have on that side of the ball, it's gonna be scary. And I'll take our front seven against any team in the state of Ohio. Our front seven with Jason, Sam, Jack, and Jeremiah, and even some of the younger guys that are coming up, and then obviously Owen Garcia, Ryan Stolarski, Nick Colburn, guys like that are just going to make a huge impact on our team this year.
As a defense, I feel like having that many guys being able to rotate in, it just shows how strong that the entire team is, and that we just don't have great players, we have a great team. So I think that's very important that we have all those guys that can rotate in.
This program has been built on depth. It's all about development, and one of the things that we do really well as a program is develop our players. So in those times where people do get injured, someone's ready to go, and that's a huge part, especially in those deep runs, especially in Northeast Ohio, with how cold it gets. People cramp, people get hurt in the cold, but we're always going to have someone else ready to go.
Well, our goal is to play a lot of guys. We have 8 returning starters on offense and 8 returning starters on defense, 7 returning starters on offense from a team that went 14-1 a year ago. So that's exciting. The more exciting part is the depth behind that. Guys are a year older, guys who played JV football are now varsity ready. And it's our hope that week 1 at Brown Stadium that we're going to be able to play 34, 35 guys at some point in time in this game on offense and defense. That's the goal, to rotate that many guys in and out. I think that does a lot of things. It's good for team morale. I think it's good for wear and tear when you're trying to make it to week 16. That's a long journey to win a state championship, and ultimately that's our goal, is to win a state championship. So we know we got to play a lot of guys to do that.